In this video, I'm going to show you how to complete the coming soon and open house ad on Facebook. So first thing is just read through here, look at all the notes that I have for you guys, the marketing spend. We're going to refer to step 4 to whether or not we're going to do this. We don't always do the paid marketing, and that's why. I'm just saying fix the spacing on Facebook. Here's the link for our Facebook page, and here is the description of how to find the photo once you get into the Google Drive, which I'll explain in a second here. First thing, step 4. So always look in step 4 for the paid marketing because we don't always do everything in the paid marketing, but I'll always list what we're doing in this section below here. So, for example, right here, you can see that we are going to be doing the coming soon and Facebook ad. So let's hop back into our task and let's do the first step. So the first step is to create the coming soon Facebook marketing piece, and I have provided the link right here. Which will bring us to Canva. Canva is where we do all of our designs. It's where we create all of any marketing piece that we make. It's through Canva. Canva is really simple to learn, and if you already know it, then you're already familiar with it. So when I use Canva, the first thing I do is I will duplicate the first image just because this is the template, and we don't want to change the template because if we do end up changing the template, then we have nothing to go back to if we make any errors on it. So always make sure to replicate the template. Now we can scroll down, and this is the canvas that we get to change. And so we're going to change the image, and we're also going to change the open house date. So let's backspace on the image, and then we're going to upload a new photo here. So how you upload the new photo is we're going to be referring to this property address when we're going to find the photo. So let's go ahead and press upload. And we're always looking through the Google Drive and in EdSquad. Through EdSquad, if you click on Alliance, Active Listings, click the appropriate listing. Okay, this file called Listings again. And we're going to go in this file called Photos. Now we have two options. So go ahead and take a look into both the options. Most of the time we're not going to have professional photography yet, but if we do, then we're going to use the professional photography. If we don't, then we're just going to use it's called My Photos because it's taken from an iPhone. So let's take a look at My Photos. And usually I'll name the best photo. Let's see if I've done it here. Here it is. See where it says best iPhone photo? So this would be the image that you would use. But in this case, we do have professional photography. So we're going to go ahead and pick the professional photography within here. Within the professional photography, there's another folder called Top 25 Photos. And these are the photos that we're going to be showing off. And then if it's done correctly, I'll have labeled at least the top 4 of what is the best photos to use. So you can see this says number 1 best photo, so this is the photo we want to use. It's going to upload right over here. So it's really easy. All you do is just you click on the photo and it'll populate. Canva is really easy to drag, so I always drag to like the top left. And I could pull it from the top bar bottom right until it fits the page, and then you can see how it overlaps. And how I fix that, if you click on the photo, you can press arrange at the top right and just keep pressing back. There we go, until the photo's all the way back and it doesn't cover this. I also like to drag it to make it look the best I can. So I pushed this up because I wanted to see a little bit more of this, the ground. So this is correctly formatted. Now the only thing that we need to do is to change when is the open house date. So how do we find that? We hop into Process Street, and all the information that you'll really need to know should be in step number 2, which is the create your property description. So if you go ahead and click on that, this should be filled out, and it should have the property address, the price, the agent name, square foot of the house, bed, bath. We also have the MLS description, the Zillow coming soon description. So we have the open house dates, everything that you should need to fill out any marketing pieces should be in the create the property description. Okay, so what were we looking for? We were looking for the open house date. So scroll down. Okay, scheduled grand open house date. So we're going to use this date. This is the broker open house, and that's separate from the regular open house. So we're using this one. So Sunday, September 1st from 1 to 4 p.m. So let's hop into Facebook. And in this particular instance, I've already created it. But if that wasn't the correct date, you just simply edit and write the correct date. Okay. So now we have our ad. Once we have the ad, we can download it. If you take a look in the top right, you see this download button. And we're going to download it. Since we're downloading this, this is our Facebook ad, and it takes JPEGs or PNG. Looks like PNG is recommended, so we could go ahead and use either one. Let's just use what they recommend. And this is page number 2. It's usually right under this arrow. You can't see it, but I already know it's page 2. So let's press download. See where it said page 2 right there. And we're going to wait for this to download. Okay, and it downloaded right here. Alright, here we go. So let's go ahead and save this piece. So the Facebook coming soon, again, so if you're not familiar with the Mac, okay, where do you want to download it? So sometimes it gives you like recent placements of things that you've been using, and I'll use it sometimes, but if I don't know, if it's not in here or I just want to simply just find it the long way, I'll click Other, and Other will pull up, everything. And so it's always in the Google Drive and EdSquad. From there, okay, I'll bring you through this again. Oh, clients, active listings, click the appropriate listing. It's in the listing file again. And then, so this is a marketing piece, so we're going to save it in marketing. And we can go ahead and save it right here. Okay, go ahead and exit that. Okay, we've created the marketing piece and we've saved it. Let's hop back into Process Street and into task number 9. So we have created the coming soon piece. Also, when you're downloading, I've written out how to find or how to locate that the photos. So I've written it out. So next thing we want to do is it says fill in the red with the correct information in the template below. So here's the template below, and this is the written verbiage that we want to use for the ad. So all we're going to do, we're going to take the template, we're going to copy it, and we're going to paste it in where it says revise written content. There we go. Now it has all this funky spacing, so I'm going to show you how I like to space things. Let's go ahead and put these together. We'll leave features separate because we're going to be putting in a big blurb there. We'll put the contact information together. And then we'll put the Zillow links a little separate, and then our signature. So this is how I like it formatted. Okay, so let's start filling in what needs to be filled in. So the open house, remember this, we said this was on September, which is 09, and it was the 1st, 2019, and 1 to 4 p.m. And this one is on Sunday. Okay, so rare opportunity, most desirable area of downtown Carlsbad. So we need to change this. We need to fill this with something that makes it a rare opportunity. So what I usually do is I'll hop into the create the property description, and I'll look at what we wrote for the MLS description, and I'll just find something that looks to me of why this home would be a rare opportunity. And what shoots out to me first is this little short blurb, ocean and shore views. Okay, that's short, and it's it looks like a good blurb, so I'm going to use that blurb right there. So let's paste that. Rare opportunity, ocean, shore views, price. Again, the price is going to be right here. So we could even just copy and paste the price in here. Features, copy and paste the MLS description. Again, we're always referring to task number 2. Okay, MLS description. Take this blurb, copy it, and we're going to paste it right here. Okay, now text or call the agent. So, okay, who's the agent? So it should say, here we go, listing agent is Quinn Edwards. So, text or call Quinn Edwards. I have 2 emojis because sometimes this person is Marion. So I have a girl and guy emoji, so now I can get rid of her because I know it's me. Okay, phone number. My phone number should also be in here. Here it is, 760-994-9050. We copy that. And we can paste that here. So most of this is just copy and paste. It's fairly simple. I want to make this as easy as possible for you. Address, again, property description, copy that on the address side, and go ahead and paste it right there. Okay, last but not least, the Zillow Coming Soon link. Alright, so let's create the Zillow Coming Soon link. So, create the Coming Soon bit.ly link. Okay, this is a 2-step process. This link will bring you to what's called bit.ly. Bit.ly is great. It shortens the long URL and makes it easy to look at. So we're going to open that up, and then we're also going to open, if you open a new tab and you just type in the property, Zillow should be the first thing that pops up. So I'm just going to paste the property into Google, and there we go. So Zillow is normally always the first thing that pops up, and it's usually the easiest way to just find the listing. And so let's click on the link. So this is bringing me to the owner view. I do want to see the public view though. Okay, so here's the link. And if it was still coming soon, this would say coming soon. But this is the link that we want to bring people to, the Zillow link. So now we have our link. Now we can hop back into bit.ly and create our bit.ly link. So click create, and we're going to copy and paste that link right here. Okay, so this is our custom link right here, and I've already created a name for it. But what I would like for you to do in the future is whatever the address is, how the bit.ly link works is you can't put any spaces, so it's just one blurb. And I put the address numbers and then the address itself here. Okay, so this is now our bit.ly link, and so now we can save it. Okay, that's going to save now, and then we could copy that link. Okay, great. So we've created the bit.ly link, and now if we scroll down here, we can paste that bit.ly link right here. All right, so we have the Zillow Coming Soon link, and there it is. Let's scroll up. Next, we got a post on Facebook. I can X out of these tabs. So let's click on this link. It'll bring you directly to our Edwards Homes Team Facebook page. On this page, this is where we're going to post our message. So let's go find our message, and we'll copy our message and we'll paste it into Facebook. Okay, it's already looking good. And now scroll down, Sometimes Facebook will just auto-populate some stuff, but we've already created an ad, so we want our ad to show. So how we do this, we just click photo, and then we're going to upload our ad. So we saved our ad, and you see where it says recent places? This is where we can, it's a shortcut to find where we put our marketing tools. But if you're so confused on you don't know which file it is, you could always hop back into the Google Drive and start from the beginning. But I know we already put it in the marketing file. And I know that we also put it, this is the Zillow coming soon. Let's open that up. Great. So we have our marketing image, we have our text blurb, and then the last thing, so depending on if I have more photos, then I'll add it. If I don't have more photos, then this is fine. But in this case, we do have more photos, and so I'm going back to recent placements, top 25 photos, and so I'm going to actually use the top 25 photos. We already have this one in the ad, so I don't need to re-show that. And I'm going to actually open this up now. And so we'll have our ad as the main photo, and then it's going to have all the images behind it. Okay, one more step. So we haven't posted on Facebook yet, but we're going to do this part, which is the boost. And in the boost, I write, just use all the custom audiences with all the boxes checked. And so what that means is, see where it says boost? We'll click on that boost right here. And we're going to hop into our custom audiences. And you see all these boxes, we're going to check them all. And that's going to be our target audience. And usually what I like to do for the date is I'll pick the date. The end date is usually the date of the open house. For example, our open house is on Sunday the 1st. And so that will be the end date for us. Okay. And then the ad budget is 25 bucks. Okay. So you would just set the budget, and then you would press share. I'm not going to share this right now because I've already created this before. I'm just showing you guys how to do this. So for me, I'm just going to click out because I've already created it. And if I scroll down, I can show you what I've done before. So this is what it looks like on Facebook. And let's see if the link works. It does. Okay. For this photo, you can see I don't have any additional photos because this was the only one we had at the time. It looks great either way, so sometimes it varies. All right, so we boosted the post. Oh, one more thing. We got to share the post on Quinn, Mickey, and Travis's Facebook page. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So we hop back down to our ad, and we see this share button. Before we can share it actually though, we have to make sure that we're on my personal page, just because the business page can't share it with personal people. So we got to hop into my personal page, and now we can start sharing. So if you click on share, it'll give you some options. And so we want to do share on a friend's timeline. So, so we would type in Marion, and you can only do one at a time. And you'd click post, and then you'd have to go back and press share again. So let's pretend you just did post, and then you do this 3 more times for Travis. Post. I'm not going to do it right now, and then for Gray. And then you would also do it for myself. So how you do it for me, you would just do share now public, and it would share to my public page. So that's, you would do this a total of 4 times. Right, Quinn, Marion, Travis, Greg, yeah. Once you do that, you've shared the post. I also have to upload the Zillow listing link here. Sometimes it makes things easier when I'm creating the bit.ly link, and that's why I have the whole link actually available right here, which is this link. And we'll just message the team that we're done here. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see this @ and @ just means it'll acknowledge the agents that whatever you're going to post. I'm not here right now because I'm using my page, but normally you would add me as well. And then I give you guys a template of what you would say to us. Basically, you're just saying that you've completed the task. So the Facebook coming soon ad is complete for, and then you got to fill in the blank for Via Viesta, and you press comment. So that's it. We've created the ad, we've done everything, and so this was already checked, but we could check that off and know that we're done. And that's the end of the video.